Capricorn, welcome to your in-depth reading for yours and theirs. For those of you who may have missed the mid-month check-in for January, I go over the new reading schedule for all 12 signs. Basically, in essence, all signs will get a reading once a week with check-ins for weekends now. Yeah? If you'd like to see the full schedule for yourself, it will be outlined for you in the description box, and then I will also link off the mid-month message in the description box as well if you want to see the original reference. Okay? All right. So for those of you who are familiar with yours and theirs, my collectives that are regular to this, you know what's up. Yours and theirs does not have to be about a significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend. It's whomever fits that dynamic as I'm describing it. So that could be anybody who is a family member, friend, so on and so forth. It's up to you. So take it resonates, leave it does not, reverse energies as you see fit. And then also keep in mind, just because it says Capricorn in the title doesn't mean it's for you. These are general collective readings. It may not resonate at all. This is normal. More so for collective readings, right? If you were paying for a private reading, by golly, it had better resonate. As it were, it may not. Okay? Check your other placements. You will find yourself in there somewhere. All right. What's going on, please? Show me that Capricorn energy. Show me Capricorn and their person. Show me Capricorn and their person. Show me Capricorn and their person. Show me Capricorn and their person, please. Show me Capricorn and their person. We're going to start with your side, but as I just said, reverse energies as you see fit. The Empress, strength, death. Okay. Okay. It's looking like you're going to need to stick to your energetic guns about something. Okay. From a place of empowerment, I see you making a strong decision to end something. Death. Okay. Those are three majors, not insubstantial. Okay. Not casual. Six of Swords, the Five of Cups, Knights of Pentacles. They would like to slowly make their way back to you. I think that's a no-go. Okay. I'm confident it's a no-go. All right. Ace of Cups, the Chariot, the Three of Pentacles. I think you wish whatever this is nothing but the best, but you say you need to go your own way and at your own time and at your own pace, but you would like to build something brand new that you are dedicated towards this direction. You're not going to deviate from that particular direction. So I don't see you like wishing anybody ill will or harm. I wouldn't want you to, because then you will set yourself up for that own particular karma. No. It was just saying, this is the way I'm going now. I want to build something with friends first, and my heart's dedicated to moving towards this direction, and I wish you will. You know, I'm just not trying to take you with me. You and I are on the same page, and this is a decision you have to stand by. I don't know why they're showing me such a firmness around the subject, but they're saying you're going to have to stand by this decision. I think it's because they're slowly trying to make their way back towards you, not fully disconnect from you. You're going to have to be firm on this subject. It doesn't mean you got to be a jerk about it, but they're saying you're going to have to put your foot down on this one. Okay. The High Priestess, your intuition's out. I'm not disagreeing with anything I'm saying here today. You know, sometimes you have to be firm. Sometimes people don't want to exit even though they know they're supposed to, because they showed me that. They showed me the Six of Swords, Five of Cups. It's like saying, yeah, I'm moving away from you. I'm moving away from all this. Didn't mean it. Knight of Pentacles. I don't care how slow it is. They're saying that they would like to come back to you or work their way back towards you. I just don't see the response being anything other than I stand by this decision, and perhaps you will see that it's best in time. Okay. There you go. There you go. You know, the High Priestess. Let's see what your intuition. I mean, you pulled four majors just in your own energetic right. So, okay. All right, honey. Let's talk about it. The High Priestess. Show me the High Priestess, please. Show me the High Priestess. Show me the High Priestess. Show me the High Priestess. Show me that High Priestess, please. Three of Swords, Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords. When you try to reflect on this, whatever this is, you honestly cannot see yourself opening your heart back open towards this. And honestly, I think that's a good thing. I don't think, to be honest with you, I'm not sure I've ever really seen the Eight of Swords in a positive position. This might be as close as it gets. This might be as close as it gets, because typically that self-imposed blindness is not what we want. But you're saying if you literally cannot see, intuitively you feel this too, opening your heart back open towards this, because that would be opening it back up to pain and disappointment and rejection, and there's just no point. You literally feel this is no point. I can't see how this is even feasible. So or to keep this going. You're saying there's too much pain here, too much confusion, and all you would be doing is inviting more if you allowed it to stay, or if you opened yourself back up and towards it. Regardless, it stands. Intuitively, you already kind of know what the conclusion is. Who's going to argue with that? Listen to yourself. That's all we can do. That's all anybody can do. That's all we can do. Just listen to ourselves. And then also we want to factor in intelligence as well, what we do know. And that's another thing. It's like reasonably, logically speaking, you don't have enough information to support the theory anyway. It's still there. It still stands to reason. Intuition and intelligence should work side by side. You know? Logically, you can't see it happening, and emotionally, you can't see it happening. There, I mean, you got your answer. So I'm not sure why we're seeing this today, unless this person just reappeared. Perhaps that Page of Cups, possibly off chance interpretation. You might have recently gotten an apology, a soft entry. You know? I don't know, honey. That's up to you. Let's see that Empress energy, please. Show me that Empress energy. Wanting to be so empowered, but empowerment, and this is case in point, so thank you for showcasing this today, because I say it all the time. People don't get it. That's why I keep saying it. Empowerment means standing by decisions that are both right for you, the ones that are easy, you don't have to think about, and the ones that are hard, and you have to put a lot into. That's what empowerment is. It's responsibility. I got to take this one on the chin. That's my role as Emperor and Empress. I have to stand up to this. I gotta stand by this decision. Anything else would be anti-empowerment. That means being an enforcer, even when you don't want to. But it's what's best for you or a lot of people. That's what it is to be a ruler. Right? So let's see that Empress, please. Let's see that Empress. You know, that's the power of saying, this is where I screwed up. This is how I'm going to fix it. That's accountability. It's not about getting what I want, quote unquote. It goes so far beyond that. Getting what you want is easy in comparison. Okay? Knowing to when to back down, when to hold on, when to let things go, when to say you're sorry, when to just F off. Yeah. So the Empress, this is something by small degrees and measures. Here's the small degrees and measures right there. Okay. We've been holding on to Page of Pentacles, smallest investment to opening up the Fool on a different journey altogether. So I see this as you actively withholding from moving on until you felt that you could put more into it. Moving on is an effort, guys. It's literally an energy. You have to feed it. You have to feed moving on in order to get moving on. You have to feed moving on to get moving on. You want to move on? You have to feed moving on. That means taking steps, I don't care how small, to investing in a new direction, new beginning, new heart, new eyes, new soul, whatever, new journey, new chapter, fresh. You want that feeling, you have to put yourself into it, not subtract from it. You can't hold back, and that's what empowerment is. You said that you have started empowering yourself by, in small ways, investing into new beginnings. Yes. That means not going back to the past or what tripped you up in the first damn place, right? Like what got you into Stucksville in the first place. You have to do the opposite of that. That means a willingness, a small part of you, no matter how small, I don't care how small, has to be open to moving forward a little bit more every day. Okay? It's not something that's just magically handed to us by the universe. Oh, Capricorn, we're completely liberated from old experiences and old feelings and old pains. Yes! You have to want that every day, no matter how small. The point is, are you making progress where before you were not? That's it. All right, let's see strength, please. But your dedication, in some ways, to let go, to be empowered, to move on, to open to new beginnings is very much there before you. It's beautiful. And this took time, but you're liking it, and the more you taste it, the more you want, right? Let's say strength, please. Show me strength, show me strength. And I agree, it takes strength to do something like this. 8 of Wands, the Stars, the Knights of Swords. Man, look at that. You're communicating and taking action on that which you desire the most. You are living your goals and dreams. It's not attached to anyone at this time. I just see you taking direction in your best interest, and it's beautiful. Like I said, you got a taste, and now you can't stop, right? This is beautiful. Strength of will, 8 of Wands, the stars, the Knights of Swords. I see you literally, Knight of Swords is action, action, action. 8 of Wands, communication, you are literally taking action and communicating towards that which you desire the most, and that's whatever that star is to you. It could be someone specific, or it could be a plan in the overall sense of how your life is going. I don't know. You're just very active. You're an active participant in your own journey, and it's beautiful. I love it. That's great. That is fantastic. Wow. I love this. It's saying it takes strength to go up my door every day and do what it is I need to do, but I'm liking it. I'm loving this. This is a good direction for me. It suits me. You know? You seem to be living life to its fullest, and it took you a minute to open up towards that, to really be open towards it. But once you started moving forward, it was like there was no stopping you, right? Nice. Very nice. Show me death, please. Yeah, you're saying as the Empress and from the seat of your particular power, you will not bother balancing the impossible. Good. I say it all the time. No, it's worth your time, energy, and effort. You're saying whatever this is not worth your time, energy, and effort, and you've made that decision as the Empress. There's no going back. So yeah, you're saying there's no going back. You can't go back to this. You're saying it's an impossible balance. It's utterly 100% impossible. You understand that now. You learned your lesson on this one. You're saying you trying to carry it all was foolish to begin with. And that's why you're showing me unstoppable momentum towards goals that are personal to you, and stoppable non-momentum to something that has no future or no balance structure attached to it. You're saying you will only chase or go towards those dreams that you can fulfill, not that you find impossible to balance. And I agree with you, if something that is impossible to balance spiritually or physically, then it's best left alone. If it cannot transform, if its place in your life cannot be balanced, it's not feasible, or it's just too much weight to bear, and that's all it is weight to bear, then what's the fucking point? You know, you have to make those decisions and stand by it. This, you said, has nowhere to go, and that is correct within you. So whenever it is that you've refused to participate in this connection, and I still don't know what this is to you, your refusal to participate in it says it's because it's the correct decision for you. To do anything else would be a weight that falls on you. And you're saying that that's the weight that shouldn't fall on me. No more impossible balances. And that's how you balance yourself. Understanding what is correct for you. That in and of itself is a balance. As well as a commitment, as well as strength, as well as empowerment. This is what I can do, this is what I cannot do. This is what I can do, and I want to do, and it gives me something. This has nowhere to go. I made that decision within me. This is, as far as I can tell, it has none of your time, energy, and effort. You kind of opened up with that intuitively, as well as intellectually, and you seem to be determined to live life on your terms, as it should be, and as you need to. For as long as you need to. And then I see you opening up powerfully in another direction, or at least that's the idea. A little bit more on the personal side as opposed to the overall concept. Keep on keeping on. 6 of Swords, 5 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. There's really... I don't know if this person just kind of changed their mind emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I have no idea. Or if they were just fainting and ending to see if it would trigger a response in you. I don't know. But the idea is I left this behind because it hurt too much, but I kind of want to come back. And there's various reasons for that. Wanting to come back. Let's see what those are. Show me that 6 of Swords, please. And I see people drift back towards each other all the time. It's just, we want it to be for the right reasons, you know? Let's see that 6 of Swords, please. Show me that 6 of Swords. Show me that 6 of Swords. Other than that, I love your approach. I like how you really got on board with you. about what it is you can do and what it is you cannot do, what is empowerment and what's anti-empowerment. You really got on board with that. You got really specific with it. Good job. And I like how simply you opened. Intuitively, I can't feel this. And intellectually, I can't see it either. So I guess no, I'm still not going to engage with this. And you've been doing that since. And you've been investing in yourself, opening up more and more, a little bit every day. And the results are showing, honey. You seem a lot happier. And you seem to be very healthily engaged in other things in your life. Good. Standing by this decision is something you do believe in. Stars, King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles with Six of Swords. So that's literally like saying, I know I agreed, or I said I was going to move on. I really think, though, I can turn this back around, that we can turn this back around and work through it. So that's a lovely proposal. And that's their wish, hope, and dream, but it doesn't seem to be yours. Okay? They to their credit, they seem to mean it, even though they left. They are saying, King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, the Star, it would mean a lot to me, Capricorn, a lot to me to work on this with you. And you're like, I'm chasing other stars, man. Babe, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what your language is. But I'm chasing stars that actually want to be caught. You know, you left, or you were never there to begin with. And you want me to engage in the star with you? I'm looking at stars. I'm actually participating with stars that want me to engage with them. Five of Cups. And it's a beautiful offer. I grant you. But you seem to know what's best in this situation. You automatically opened up with, this doesn't feel right, and it doesn't look right in my head either. So it's probably not. It's a beautiful offer. I grant you. But you're saying it's not the offer that you want to engage with. Let's see that Five of Cups. They're very upset with the relationship. They haven't gotten over it. Okay, that's normal. Healing is different for everybody. I'm not knocking them for that. What I'm knocking them for is that they seem to be obsessed with the disappointment. In other words, they don't know how to emotionally let it go. If they had that level of intensity in working things with you, or with you, around you, or in context with you prior to this, you might have taken it in a very different direction. As it were, you're saying it's much too much of an offer to work through things much, much too late. And I'm sorry that the poor feeling in them and between you still exists heavily for them, with the devil sitting on that Five of Cups. I mean, to say that they live and feel the disappointment every day is real, but the offer to put in real work for this old relationship is also real, but you don't seem to be interested in putting work into it. I feel like it's a very intense, real, generous offer that arrived much, much too late. Like you were chasing other stars. And it's like, thank you very much for putting in the offer to do real work with me. And you're really excited about it. But you don't seem to get, I've been chasing other stars for a while now. Yours was one of many I could have chosen how long ago, and you're just now putting it forward because it feels distant from you. Like it's trying to catch up to where you are. And it does feel like a little too late. A lot too late. They want to get rid of the badness in them. The feeling of missed opportunity. It's coming off heavily, guys. It's missed opportunity in a real relationship. Okay. One that has emotional, nurturing quality characteristics attached to it. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. But the vitality and the intensity of the King of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, and that all would have been fine. But you don't get to drift away, act like you were above the work or you couldn't put in the work, say you're haunted by it, and then it's like, okay, well, here's all my willingness to show up to work. How long later? Months? Seasons? Years? I don't know. Let's take a look at that Knight of Pentacles, speaking of slow. And there's nothing wrong with slow. But you can't have a chasm like that and then be like, I expect results. No, no. It's no wonder you can't see it or feel it. Whatever this is, it's an offer that's much too late to put real, loving, nurturing, caring, supportive work into this. To actually possibly even treat it like a relationship now when perhaps they didn't before. A real one. One that has stakes and outcomes. You see what I'm saying? It's like the approach. It's almost like they're saying, I'm willing to see this or treat it like a relationship now. Great. Where was all that before? You weren't taking it seriously before? Whose problem is that? It wasn't mine. You know, it's here's all this really beautiful, authentic work of spirit, but it's coming from such a weird place of intensity and disappointment. And this is the relationship I probably should have been working through, or this is probably the relationship I should have put the best of myself into. Short-sighted vision. Oh shit, I should have taken it seriously. I don't know how else to describe it, man. I don't think this is a bad person. I think this is a person who doesn't realize what they had until it's much too late. And they probably should have put more of themselves into it earlier rather than, you know, after drifting apart. I will never really fully understand people's motivations when it comes to this level of time. I don't know. But for some people, their biological clock, and men have one too, it's not just a woman's thing. If you're alive, are you alive? You're a human being. You have cellular growth and things like that. Okay. We all have a biological clock, and like this person has a very different set point for a biological clock. It's like it runs much, much later, I think, about taking whatever this is seriously. Two of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, they're still there, they're still showing up. Even though you've said this is over, I still see them being a little persistent. You, as part of your MO pattern as Capricorn, I know you appreciate the concept of persistence. God knows you wrote the book on it. That is a power trait. Do keep in mind, all signs have all power traits. We all have superpowers, therefore we have kryptonite. So we all have pros, thus we have cons. Yours, famously, pro is persistence, therefore it's also your con. So in many respects, you know what it is to persist. And sometimes you will know what it is to persist at your own cost. This person's still persisting. How you perceive that or experience it, I could not say. I do know it seems that from your point of view, your decision's final. They're showing me persistence of, I know I hurt you. The Three of Swords is here from their perspective, as well as it is yours. I know I hurt you. I know I disappointed you. But I'm here now, and I'm showing up for this. We're on the same page now. We're on the same emotional page now, I promise. And this could be from a fellow Earth sign. And I know it took me a minute to get here, but I'm here now. I want to put in the work. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep trying until you respond. I don't know what you're going to respond to that. That's your choice. All tarot is at will, free will, including the resonation of it and what you do with it as an individual Capricorn at the end of the day. I see you standing by your decision. I see them insisting on still trying to hand you a cup in order to get things into a workable relationship state. Like, oh, I wasn't there for it then, but I'm here now, and that's what counts. That depends on what counts as in the eye of the beholder. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You look pretty damn firm, but then again, so do they. So it's like hard knock for hard knock. Could be a fellow Capricorn, honey. A lot of earth in there in the general sense. All of it's there, actually. As well as Aquarius, of course. Let's see this Ace of Cups, please. Show me the Ace of Cups. Show me the Ace of Cups. Show me the Ace of Cups. I mean, that is, God dang it, doesn't that just piss you off? It pisses me off. And as many times as I've seen something like this or a variation of it, it still frustrates me. Why do you have so much, you have all the potential to make this relationship work? Where was this when you last connected to it? This is the relationship you regret you didn't build, and you want to build it now. There's a fire under this person's ass. This is the one I should have invested in, and I regret not doing that. Well, I'm here now, and I'm showing up. And you're like, I've completely dedicated my life to another direction. Or I'm trying to. Why? Why does it take breakages? Why does it take endings? Why does it take Six of Swords in the world for people to finally understand what the hell's right for them? Why? Why? Because human beings are like that. I know that, and I still ask the question. That's how deep of a phenomena that is. The way we self-sabotage, the way we drive ourselves to go in opposite directions instead of the one that we're most inclined towards. Why do we do this? Well, we're human beings. You can't begin to unravel everybody's layers collectively, never mind at the individual layer, unless that individual wants to do the damn work. And I don't know what this particular pulse is, other than that they strongly regret that this is the relationship that they didn't build. And they're throwing it all at you in present day based on disappointment, based on the premise of disappointment of the past. Let's see the Ace of Cups, please. Show me the Ace of Cups. You've done such beautiful work on yourself. What you do with this, I don't know. They do seem to be sincere, and they are persistent. The Magician, the Queen of Wands, Temperance. You have just wanted so much more for yourself, specifically as an individual. You, specifically Capricorn, have wanted your heart to be in a good working order, and it took time. Again, they keep showing me time. Between how much work you've done on yourself and letting this go, acquiring your own sense of freedom, the willingness to be open, having strong new energy for yourself, that's all for you, and all it is that you need to do to drive your life forward in a healthy, meaningful way. They're saying you've done that, you've done your time, you've done your bit. And that's all you've been manifesting for yourself, is not just any new love, but one that's a reflection of where you are today, not who you used to be or what it is you used to be in. Who you are today, and who you are today is what counts. So take this with you. And it looks like you're manifesting from such beautiful places in you. Your work shows. Your dedication to self and goals shows. Don't lose sight of that ever. And again, they're not bad, and that devil sits on their sense of regret. That's why they're persistent. This is the relationship that's like they're saying, I should have put myself into. Damn it. Show me the Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot. Show me the Chariot. Show me that Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot. Show me the Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot. Show me the Chariot. Show me that Chariot, please. The Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Oh, gosh. With some level of confidence, I see you kind of wanting to ease back into relationship energy in another direction. You just keep showing that to me. You've already made up your mind on the subject. And you say you don't care if it develops slowly. You do not care if a relationship develops slowly, just so long as you can have confidence about its development. That kind of tells me where this has come from. With your emphasis on the Chariot, your emphasis on new love, and how powerfully you know yourself, that tells me what happens. That's telling me your background. I don't have to go into the past, because people, more often than not, when you read between the lines, it's there. That's exactly what this is. The Chariot, you're saying you don't care if you slowly build a relationship, just so long as you're building one. And you know that with confidence. Otherwise, you can say it can take all the time it needs. I'm not in a rush. I just want to know that I'm part of something. And I can say that with some measure of confidence, that I feel safe and secure in my heart, and I feel safe and secure in my reality. You know these things about yourself. You're on that pathway. You know? I'll see that Three of Pentacles, please. Show me that Three of Pentacles. Show me that Three of Pentacles. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. Queen of Cups, the Empress, the Eight of Pentacles. The process has already begun with someone else. Let's jump on over to that particular timeline. You're saying you don't care if you enter a new relationship. It can be new all at once, just as long as you have proof of progress. You just want to be emotionally secure and secure in the real world with it as you build in it. Three of Pentacles. You've begun the building process with somebody. It will accelerate from a 3 to an 8. So the 3 of Pentacles, don't misunderstand it, guys. It's not always friendship. That drives me crazy. Can it often be? Yes, it can also include acquaintanceship, co-workers, colleagues. And the idea is compatibility. You start here, see where it goes. You have begun the process that will expand into an 8. High levels of workability in the areas that celebrate you the most as the Empress for which you opened up. Your heart is getting fuller and fuller and what looks like a strong, new, healthy connection. This person is continuing, I believe, to pursue their cup, at least energetically. They continue to point it at you. You seem to be well on your way to building something with somebody else. Like I said, their energy, their actions, their intentions behind it is very late. Understanding what it means to them and how it could have been in their long-term future. Again, all that knowledge and experience and the emotionality behind it is very late. Like I said, you're well on your way to building something with somebody else. You look very comfortable with them. They seem to bring out the best points in you. Okay, and it looks like it benefits you very well in the heart space, as well as it's proving every day to be more and more secure in the 3D. So congratulations to you. That's what you wanted. That's what you stuck to. And that comes from work and being empowered. More to the point, understanding what true empowerment is. I would like to have seen more of this person today, whomever this is, on a foggy day. That's funny. In March. On a foggy day in March. Some of you might start your new building connection soon in spring. You have to keep in mind we're already in like mid-January. That's nothing. March is nothing. And for the Capricorn I'm looking at, you're not in a rush anyway. So around Friday, on a foggy day, on a Friday in March, this upcoming March might be very important to some of you. Now, do keep in mind, at some point this person is going to want to start talking to you again, understanding what they understand much too late, and they're going to say something to the extent of, I'll wait for you. If I were you, I would say no. It looks like you will. It's an impossible balance, and what do you hear me say all this? It's cruel. It's cruel. Do not ask someone to wait, and don't ever let someone volunteer to wait. Well, I'll wait for you. Don't. I remember when I did it for you. So I'm not going to do the same to you. You go on. The next time you find someone you think you can build a relationship with, I suggest you take it seriously sooner rather than later. But don't ever wait. Don't ever ask anyone to wait. It's psychologically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually cruel. And don't ever volunteer for the same reasons. Okay. Old woman in reverse. Some of you feel like that sense of, I can't change. I'm set in my ways, my life, the best parts of my years are behind me. Fuck that. Nope, we are not. That sense of sadness, some of you feel like you're the female and you age too quickly over this. No, you're coming out of that sense of sadness and reclusiveness, and that's just not true. You're a vibrant, beautiful being, okay? You are not a sad, lonely female, all right? Okay, the wolf, cunning, stealth. Yeah, there's that persistence. And like I said, I know where it's coming from. And being cunning, like I said, being cunning, stealthy, I know this person wants what they want. They want to feel secure in a relationship that they never took seriously to build with you the first time or the last time you connected with them. And they're kind of saying what they need to say to get that going. I'm still not convinced it's coming from a bad place. I think it's coming from a place of insecurity, realizing much too late what they had or didn't have or didn't bother to take. I don't know. I don't care for it. Whale, the wisdom keeper, it looks like you know the difference anyway. Okay, Capricorn, honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Congratulations on your life and your new beau, whoever's in there with you. It looks like you're building something beautiful with them, and you look stable, emotionally secure, 3D secure, and mind you, that's what you wanted from the beginning. So, keep going. You're doing great. Take care. Be well.